Hi guys! Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a football themed diet tutorial, and today I did the Bengals, orange and black, because they're my favorite team. But the reason they're my favorite isn't because I always watch them or I'm from there. It's honestly just because I love the tiger stripes on their uniform. But I also wanted to say I'm sorry for not having a video, but between school and work and coming home it's just really hard, but I will try my best even if it's not every Sunday. Also, I'm sorry for my insane hair. I just let it air dry today and this is what it turned into, so anyway, if you want to see how I did it, then keep watching. Okay, so I already applied my concealer and my powder. I didn't want to wear a lot today just because I'm not doing anything special, so I figured that was enough. I used my MAC Pro Longwear in NW20 and my Maybelline Dream Matte Powder in medium. First I'm going to take this jumbo eye pencil I depotted in this little pot. I don't remember where I got it, but it's like a rusty copper color. Like that. Just messily, it doesn't really matter because we're just putting color on top of it and blending it anyway. And now I'm going to do the other eye. Now this just makes sure that it'll stay on the whole Sunday night football game and festivities or whatever you're doing. Especially if you go to a sports bar to watch it, you get sweaty, you know. Next I'm going to take this 4 quad from CoverGirl. It's really old, so it probably looks different now, but I know they still have this one. It looks like that. And it is in, it doesn't say, but I think it's tropical something. When I bought it, it was like tropical or something like that. But I'm going to use this color right here on a e.l.f. It says concealer brush, but I find it works really good to pack on the color. I'm just going to use that and pack it all over the eyelid. And you really don't want to wipe it too much, you just really want to pack it in there. Just cover the whole entire eyelid. And I always make sure I pack it really good along the lash line, because sometimes that can look a little spotty. Okay, so that's how the one eye looks. And I'm going to do the other one, and then we're going to blend it out. Okay, now that I got that all over, I'm going to take this Mary Kay blending brush I have and just blend it up into the crease so it's nice and smoked out. And it blends out really easily, as you can see. If this color came in a single, I would so buy it, because if you can't tell, if you have light eyes, green, blues, grays, it makes them pop so much. Okay, now I'm going to take some Scotch tape, like this, and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand, because I find out if I put it right on my eye, it'll take off a lot of the concealer or powder or whatever I already have on. So if you stick it to your hand first, it kind of loses the stickiness. Now I used my natural curvature of the lower lash line just as a guide to where to stick it. And you can fix them if they don't look even enough for you. Okay, I think they both look pretty even. So the reason I waited till after the orange is because I still want the orange to peek through and have a smokiness to it. So next I'm going to take my Urban Decay palette. I forget what the name of this one is, but I got it. I show it in a haul if you really want to know. It's my Urban Decay haul from Haute Look. However you say it. I say Haute Look. But anyway, I'm just gonna take this shade right here, and it's called Zero. Actually, first I'm going to take a nice skin color shade, which is I'm going to take Naked from the first Naked palette, just so it blends out really nicely, because black is really harsh to work with. So I'm just going to take this and just put it in the crease so I have a nice thing to blend with. We found some time. Okay, now I'm going to take 0 and I am going to use this e.l.f. contour brush because I want to be really precise before I smoke it out, because like I said, black's a really risky color. So I'm just going to dip it in there, tap off the excess so we don't get a lot of fallout. And I'm just going to kind of draw a line into my crease and also down a little just to make that really nice outer V. And I'm only going to bring it to like a third of the way in, only because when we go to blend it, it's going to blend out so far anyway. Brought it to about halfway in actually, but I'm going to do the other eye and then blend it out just like we did with the orange. Now that we have that applied, I don't have it in any specific place or anything. I just have it in the outer V area. I'm going to take the same blending brush that we took to buff out the orange and the naked and just really, really blend that black out. So you're going to want to blend it till it looks something like that. Just make sure there's no harsh lines or anything. Do the same to the other side. Okay, so as you can see, I blended it out so it's more of a lighter, actually like a darker gray. And I'm going to take off the tape. It looks like that. Looks so cool. You can also use like a lash card or anything like that. And I'm going to go over it, make sure my blending brush is a little cleaner. And I'm actually just going to go over the edges, the sides, just a little, just to blend them out a little more than they are. Now with such a strong black color in my outer V, I'm actually going to highlight with a matte white. And I'm just going to put it in the inner corner and on my brow bone. And for that I'm going to use my NYX Butt Naked Eyes palette. I'm going to be using this white color. And I would use this white color, but it's a little too shimmery and everything else is matte except for the orange, so I want to keep it that way. So it just adds that nice little bit of highlight, but it's not too much. Now for the inner corner, I am just going to take this little Eco Tools brush and just take that same white and put it on my inner corner. And I just pack it on there to keep the inner corner nice and light, and as you can see, makes a big difference. Now since we lost some of that intensity from the orange color from all the blending we did, I'm just going to take a little more on the concealer brush just to pat a little more back on. So they're both like that. And now I'm going to take that orange color on a little pencil brush and just put it on my lower lash line. Alright, now I'm going to just do the outer third of my eye. I'm going to take 0 again, the black, it's like a satin finish, and put it, connect it to the outer V I did. Also, I feel it kind of smooths out the harsh line we had from the tape. Now after this, I'm actually just going to my sister's, one of her volleyball games, but if I was actually going to a game, I would probably take some glitter and put it over that orange to really make it crazy for your sports team and cheer them on. Then I'm going to take my NYX retractable black eyeliner and just put that in my tight line. And then I'm going to put it also in my waterline. Now you could use also a white or a nude in your waterline, but since there's so much black smokiness in the top, I didn't want to look top heavy on my eyes. So next I'm just going to curl my eyelashes and put mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I used the CoverGirl Clump Crusher on my eyelashes, and when they dry I will recurl them. I'm going to take my e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzer and just warm up my complexion. Take a little and put it on my temples. And then finally I'll take a little and put it under my chin. So that's pretty much it. I would use blush, but as you can see my cheeks are already naturally pink. And I would use a highlight and all that, but I kind of wanted to keep it really natural just because there's so much going on with the eyes. So I hope you liked the video, and I will have some more football themed ones coming. Maybe next time I'll do like an Eagles, because I also like the Eagles because I'm from Philly. And also tell me how you guys like the lighting. I'm trying to figure out new lighting because obviously you can't rely on the sun all the time. I think I like it, but that could change. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!